Hey Guardians, episode 5 already of Safe Mode. Today I'm doing the Bay of Drowned Wishes at the Dreaming City. It's the 21st of September and we've just had an emergency patch to try and cure the E-shaped weapons glitch. Now this is a solo flawless master lost sector guide for people who struggle to do this kind of stuff. It's not intended for farming exotics. So I'm using my Solar Hunter, the Gunslinger. I'm using Golden Gun Marksman for the super. Got the Marksman's Dodge, Triple Jump, Knife Trick for some Scorch, and Solar Grenade for the abilities. Now aspects are Knock 'em Down and On Your Mark. And the fragments I'm using are Ember of Combustion, Ember of Beams, Ember of Char, Ember of Singeing, and finally Ember of Resolve, mostly for the stat increase. I've got Unstoppable Scout Rifle on, so I'm using my Tears of Contrition. Nothing amazing about it, use whatever you're comfortable with. I'm using the Frozen Orbit Void Sniper because there's a sniper surge and there's some void shields. And I'm using the Heir Apparent because you get an overshield and it's a solar machine gun. You've got the solar surge and I've got overloads. Now as you can see, I've got bowstring, I've got the Unstoppable Scout, which is what I need. I would be using Malfeasance usually, but for some reason it's not working on overloads again. It's only using the intrinsic Unstoppable perk. So I'll leave that off today. Unstoppable Fusion, not using it. Solar Strand, Void Strand thing, Solar Elemental Orbs. Overload Machine Gun is important, but the Solar Orbs will help as well. Everything else doesn't matter too much. I'm using Celestial Nighthawk because I want a one-shot really strong super. I am using a Solar Arc and Void Damage Resistance mod, and I've got Orbs of Restoration, better already. Again, nothing to shout about here, no particular magic build. Right, I'm trying something new today, so let me know what you think, please. Here we go. Right, this is the beginning of the Lost Sector. And right here at the beginning, where I'm pointing, you would have 4 Stalkers and 4 Screebs. So I would shoot them, get them down straight away, and right behind them, just here, where I'm looking at and aiming now, there's your first Unstoppable Abomination. Now to take him down, you want to move back and stay hugging this right hand wall here, so that he can only potentially get you with one of his shots, because they alternate left arm, left arm, firing the big electric lightning shocks out at you, so stay hugging that wall. I've got the Heir Apparent. When you've got him down to a certain amount of health, if you feel you want to, you can put that on and get the overshield. You can shoot these bombs if they're near him, that will also damage him. But if you're using the Heir Apparent and you want the overshield, then make sure you've got full health before you start spinning it up, otherwise it doesn't work. The second Unstoppable will spawn in after him, just where I was pointing then, so you want to run back when that happens and again get behind cover. Keep him at long range. The longer the range, the less likely he is to even start firing at you. Now you're going to get 4 Screebs coming in all the time, they keep coming at you. So be aware of them. Then the third Unstoppable Abomination will be there where I've just pointed my gun. Again, keep him at long distance and you can duck behind that rock for cover there. After that, you're going to want to move up here. There are some slow motion mines. You're going to get 4 Stalkers and an Overload Chieftain, and where I'm aiming right now, you will have a Sniping Raider with a Scorn crossbow, so you want to take him out. That's another reason I've got the Void Sniper, because he's a real pain in the arse, and if he gets a shot on you, he'll kill you. So when you've killed them, obviously I'll use the Heir Apparent and my super for the Overload Chieftain. You want to move back and then you jump on that bit and that will trigger another load of Scorn, an absolute ton of Scorn, and the final Unstoppable Abomination. And when you've done that, you want to run back here and get back, shoot the Scorn and keep the Unstoppable as far back as possible. Again, go back to this tunnel and start shooting at him, and then you can move to the next section. So here we go, let's try it for real. So there you are, there's the 4 Stalkers and the 4 Screebs. So I'll start popping them down. I might chuck a grenade at them. I like to shoot that bomb just in case, you never know. One of the Screebs might get too close and blow up, and then if you If you survive that, you might not survive the bomb. So, right, I'm hugging this right-hand wall, pointing out, get me unstoppable round triggered, and I'm going to use my sniper, because the sniper surge does quite a bit of damage. But also, I'm going to keep having Screeb coming at me in packs of 4 like this, so make sure you keep staggering that unstoppable before taking on the Screeb, otherwise he will advance on you, and you don't want that. You want to keep him out there. So there we go. Just keep staggering him, get a couple of shots on, keep moving back. Like I said, because I was hugging that right hand wall, then he only managed to just glance me with 1 shot. So stay back, stay in the tunnel, stay to the right. I'm popping the Screeb off again after I've staggered him. Again, just keep moving back, keep the Abomination as far away as possible. Now he's not too far off dead, might as well finish him off with the scout rifle here. So that's the first one down. Let's move on to the second one. So, well, get these. Another 4 Screeb have just come in, but there won't be any more from that direction now that I've got that unstoppable down. They will come from over here, where the second unstoppable is. So, same again, get him staggered. Just blowing that bomb up actually. And as soon as he's staggered and I've got some shots on him, I move back, as you see, using that rock there to get away from his line of sight. Take the Screeb out. Again, retreat back to the tunnel, keep him back. Keep him as close to that rock as you can. You can move forward and get a bit of cover from that rock, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just stay as far away as possible. If you're as far away as I am currently, it doesn't even really fire at you at all. Again, keep getting 4 Screeb coming in. Make sure you stagger the Abomination and kill the Screeb. More important to make sure that the Abomination doesn't advance on you. So here we go again. Stagger, a couple of shots with the sniper, hide behind the rock here, rinse and repeat. Got some more Screebing again. I'll chuck a solar grenade on him. Might finish him off and damage the Screeb. Oh no, he's still trying to fire at me from behind the rock, so that's not killed it. But he's not far off. There you go, that's number 2 down. Now number 3 will spawn in, and he's at the back there. Again, same deal as before. I have actually got my super up. I could finish him with 1 shot from this distance if I wanted, since I'm using Celestial Nighthawk. More Screeb. And notice again, I just keep him on the right there behind that rock, keeping it between me and him for cover and keeping that distance. That's the important thing. Watch out for the mines there. Some more Screeb. Nothing to worry about at this range. Not that I want to jinx myself, but going pretty well so far. Right, that's number 3 down. On to the next part. I'll just have a quick look around, make sure there's no more Screeb. There you go. 4 there that have just spawned from that location, but that will be it from the Screeb that spawn on the beachfront there. Now, the next bunch are spawning in. I'm just going to get rid of some of these slow motion grenades and some of these bombs. You're going to have the 4 Stalkers and the Overload Chieftain. Now, the Stalkers will throw void grenades at you, so stay back. The Chieftain just fires these bouncing arc grenades. They don't really track, they're not too much of a worry. Make sure you stay back and hugged up against the side again for cover. Now, I'm going to try and take him down pretty quick here. I've staggered him. And that's it, look, 1 shot is gone. Now I'm keeping an eye out for that sniping raider with the void shield that I warned you about. He's dangerous. Don't underestimate him. If you get any closer than I am now, he can one-shot you. It gets those bolts to land on you when you get close. He can one-shot you. So anyway, that's the Chieftain out of the way. You get 4 Screebs. keep spawning in, get them down. That's that part done. Right, now I jump up onto this little ledge bit here and then run back this way, the way that I'm going. Jumping up on that ledge triggers the next bit, which is an absolute ton of screams and the unstoppable abomination, the final one. So I go that way down that little sort of alleyway behind the rock, keep the unstoppable from seeing me, because if he gets line of sight he can actually start enraging and running all the way down here. So I go that way because it's safe. Now just stay back again at the original tunnel, shoot at all the screeb, and believe me, there is an absolute ton of screeb. Now keep looking here where I'm looking now, just see the unstoppable there. Keep an eye out, and if you can, just stagger him from this range and just keep getting a shot on him. Just keep an eye on him and see where he's going, but be aware of all these screeb. There are loads. I'll just keep peeking out, having a look. Right, he's disappeared, so that probably means he's gone round the left hand side there. Look, so you can see him just poking out. So just keep an eye on him at all times, don't underestimate it. Right, got him staggered, used my super since I've got it. Watch out for those scream again, that was a bit of a close call. But that's him down, that's this section, done. Now go onto the beach before you head up and just have a good look around, make sure there's no more scream, because they can catch you by surprise if there's any extra ones lying around. Use your ears, see what's what. Now we're starting the final boss section. I'll just quickly take you through that bit and show you what's what. You will have some bombs here, right? You want to blow them up. There's one. There will be 4. So you want to stay back and shoot them. You don't want them accidentally going off when you're fighting the ads. Because for this bit, you want to stay up where I am now, at the top. Because you'll have 4 stalkers, 5 ravagers with solar lanterns, and an overload chieftain. So you want to stay up here, because the ravagers will jump up and they've got the lanterns that set on fire. Shoot the lanterns, you know, and then snipe the stalkers, and then jump down with your hair apparent and shoot the overload chieftain. And when you've done that, it'll do it again. Like you want to jump back up, out of the way, get back up there and run. You'll get another 4 stalkers, another 5 ravagers, and another overload chieftain. And then when you've done that, the boss will spawn in, and you'll get another 5 ravagers and 5 screeb this time. Again, just stay up at the top bit, and you'll get stalkers and ravagers and screebs on rotation while you shoot the boss. And when you've got him down, go and get the chests. Job's a good one. So yeah, the most important bit for this part with the boss is just stay up here. You know, jump down to take care of the overload, and then just jump back up. Stay out of the way. So, right, let's see how this goes. Right, so heading up. Like I said, here's the explosives. Shoot that one, and that's just took them all out, look. Now, there we go. Throw a grenade down there. We've got the 4 stalkers and the ravagers. Here are the ravagers jumping up. The boss is already, not the boss, sorry. The chieftain's already starting with his annoying lanterns. Now stay up here. Make sure that all of the ads are down. We're taking on that chieftain. Look, see, we've got another ravager there that I've missed. Those solar lanterns are really annoying. Now let's get down here, hide behind this rock, make sure I get my health back before I start spinning up this machine gun. I get the overshield, I can just go ham with it. Doesn't matter if he stops being staggered and shoots at me, he won't get through that shield before I kill him. Now the ads are spawning in. Run away, my favourite saying. Get the hell out of there, get back. So here we go. We've got stalkers and ravagers yet again on another overload chieftain. So stay up here, get them down. Again, shoot the ravagers' lanterns if you can. Snipe those stalkers from a distance. 4 of those at the back. Here we go, look, bang, shoot his lantern, set him on fire. Good git. Now make sure, again, you've got all the ads down at the back. You don't want anybody but that overload chieftain. Ooh, Get a bit of Barry and Bow there while I'm at it. Right. Just make sure everybody's down. Oh. Alright. Got another Ravager for some reason. Again, like I said, keep an eye out. You can always get surprises. Right, I think that's the last Stalker. Same again, get down here, make sure I've got my full health. Right, it's gone to full, I've got the overshield, shoot the lantern, shoot him, I've got my super, might as well use it. Bang! Goodbye. Run! Get out of the way, get back. Now this time the boss Yerxi, the subversive chieftain, will spawn in. 5 Ravagers and 5 Screeb to deal with. Now you can see the boss shooting up there. Don't really have to worry about him, he's quite slow firing, it's quite a wide spread. He's not really a danger. Keep sniping him in the head. But keep checking for ads, you'll keep getting them spawning in. I think we've got 3 Stalkers, 2 Ravagers and 4 Screeb now. It's a real random amount that keep coming in. But just keep aware of when they spawn in and get back. They'll jump up to you. The only ones that don't are the Stalkers, they tend to stay at the back of the room. The Screeb and Ravagers will come to you. So don't go in there, stay up here, stay where it's safe. So there we go. There's all the Stalkers. See who else we've got. Right, I think it's just me and the boss guy. Oh yes, this is the part where 3 Stalkers, 2 Ravagers and 4 Screeb. It's like this really odd rotation of ads that spawn. So stay back again, they're coming to me. Move back. Don't get stuck on the surroundings like I just did while the Screeb are coming to you. Another close call. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Right. Yeah, these couple of Stalkers, what's left. And good night, Vienna. That's it. Everybody down. Solo, flawless, master lost sector. Bay of Drowned Wishes. So, there we go. I hope this helps. Again, please let me know in the comments if you liked the new twist that I've put on where I go through the empty lost sector to show you the stages. It might make some of the videos a bit longer, but it just makes things a little bit clearer. So if you think it's a good thing, I'll carry on doing it. If you think no, it makes it too long, let me know and I'll not bother. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and here's a little nostalgia trip I made earlier while waiting for maintenance to finish. So until next time, Guardians, I've been madbeef.